My name is Elder Baksay Ivo, Apostle Baksay Ivo. I'm Supreme Apostle of Shalom or Jesus Christ in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm sending this video as a reaction on a missionaries of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints singing fathers on a mission in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints singing in their car. There's such a wonderful idea. I think the video can win a prize. Extremely beautiful. Thank you for the video. I dedicate this video to the Most High Himself, Father, Elohim, and His Son, Eternal Son, Jesus Christ, the Yahweh, as well as all the translated beings and all saints of Jesus Christ, of those who might be called saints, especially in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, Apostle Baksay Ivo, the Supreme Apostle of Jesus Christ, I'm working on a project in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so we might have ascensions of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints into the highest heavens from President Elohim Yahweh already at about this time. And this video is taken from the Apple Store on Regent Street, which is in the royal capital of England, or London. In London Mission, it's the London Temple District in the Europe Central West area. Presidency in Frankfurt, Germany. It's Europe Union North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So I thought that I came to clear my tie and I might invite you to the project to help me. I need helpers as a task is extremely great. Ascensions of members of Jesus Christ listens to President Elohim and Yahweh in about these 10 years of this century. Now we already have 15 for 6 months. And it's almost 6 months since 2013, and it's his first 10 year of this 21st century, and I, Apostle Baksay, Supreme Apostle of the Son of Jesus Christ, am already 33 years old, and I feel it necessary to ascend to heaven, even that I would like to marry in a temple of Jesus Christ. I believe that there are temples in heaven that we can marry in a temple in heaven, that we can present our Supreme God, Elohim Yahweh, to grant us such gift that my many are sin. Also those who are married already, as President Thomas Spencer MONSON, Henry Irene, Dina Frederick Hooker, your sins are forgiven. I'm forgiving all members of the Jesus Christ, the Lord saints, they sin, and I am looking forward to experience the same to myself and to ascend into heaven now. If there is anything what I can learn about, I think I was wondering about equity of the household of God as Jesus Christ was second time already among us. This time Book of Mormon preachers was eventually preaching, and it's recorded in a footnotes to the second NEPHI 25, 26 to 27. There are footnotes at the bottom of the page, and there are scriptures such as the Book of Mormon, not the Testament of Jesus Christ, Book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 11. Or Book of Mosiah, chapter 3, verse 13, and chapter 16, verse 6. It's the equity of the household of God as a second time order on me to share the spiritual gifts as I realize the mission is daily sharing, and also the temporal gifts, which I see that there is also great sharing of temporal gifts in the Church of Jesus Christ Oasis. I am both spiritual and temporal. I sometimes feel as those poor people on the Mount Onida who was coming to plead with Alma or Molly, who was there, maybe Alma and Amelie. Um, and what was the city? Well, there was custom in churches, and I actually do not like to speak about much more. I just am willing to accept the glorious seed of the gospel of Jesus Christ into my soul and to work on it, and to work on the growth of the plan of faith in Christ Jesus. Now, I think there was baptized those who was getting on Mount Oida. So I think that I already am baptized. So I just need to apply some more rules. So I think that I might ask for help. There's different sorts of help. So most Lord's help is ascension into heaven. And to ascend to heaven, I think I might have some more friends. Now, to keep friends of such quality as Utah friends. So I'm looking for best friends. So I'm looking for Utah friends or for US friends. in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm truly also here in Britain and England, after for free. But it was all letting me know that I need some of mine. So I'm applying for employment. And I think what can help me, I was vegan for 4 years. That was not helpful at all. Not, I had some work as I was a vegan, but the work was seeming, except the sharing of the gospel as voluntary member missionary, each member missionary. So I thought that we might have also some other resources. So I thought to apply to vegan university. So as a vegan and vegetarian, I was hoping that I might get there. And I could not get to as much fasting as I needed. So I actually need some more friends. So if there will be any family or any unit of former missionaries or former Brigham University students to help me with employment, to help me to get some funding and prepare for access class at Brigham Young University, and because I'm calling myself SuperA um, apostle of Lord Jesus Christ, I think we can have in the future to have me apostle, and therefore my studies can be journalism and politics. Since I was born to parents who was really brilliant in journalism and brilliant in politics. They was not doing only dancing or folklore dances, but they was doing ethnography, which is really amazing source of journalism in Slovak Republic, which was at that time Czechoslovak Socialist Republic as I was born, and there are ethnic groups of mainly Slovaks and Czechs, Germans, quite many groups of Germans. One of the Slovak president, now his surname is Schuster, Rudolf Schuster. He was born in the mountains, which are Or mountains, Slovakia, which means rude mountains. Or is Ruda, Ruda, so that's Rudo. Schuster, Rudolf Schuster. So that's he's also from these mountains where ores are. I was born nearby the ore mountains. We had the opals and maybe some gold and some other metals in salty mountains. And otherwise, I thought that we might say about journalism on my parents. So they was doing research of ethnics as ethnographers, and there was being marvelous reports in televisions, in radio, movies, and was also newspapers in any other media, like magazines and books. So that's the Arisburg Coalition. There was also raising, my parents was raising one of the, my mother was a Relief Society member and her mother also a Relief Society member. And I'm 12th generation Silver Temple, so I was actually accomplishing still myself as I had a Temple recommend. Now I would like to obtain Temple recommend again for a local wedding in heaven or in Salt Lake Temple. So I'm looking forward to it. I have such a mercy that I, Apostle Baksay, to become Supreme Apostle of General Board of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, elected about the quorum of First Presidency of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, why would I candidate for president above the quorum of First Presidency of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? So we know the history of the presidents in the quorum of First Presidency of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints since 1830. Most of them are dead. It's 50, now 16. Mr. Counselors are eventually also preaching just their own grave and their own coffin, and they're preaching their death. And behold, President Thomas Monson's wife is already dead, as President Monson was treating her. And men might think that's just a normal tradition in the Church of Jesus Christ, but it is not. It is not. In the Church of Jesus Christ, we really need to treat each other lovingly, and we should help one another. How can we, President Thomas Monson, President in First Presidency, is meeting that obedience to Lord Jesus Christ is treatment such as Mr. Johnson was treated. So that's what we ought to help one another from the mistreatment by First Presidency. So we need to be saved from the sins of First Presidency. How can we otherwise be saved, right? Because First Presidency has got such a sinning authority. So I believe we should help one another and to help one another to keep the word of wisdom. Now, equity of the house of God as Jesus Christ the second time already as we mentioned. Now the word of wisdom in my maybe think about word of wisdom. How can we maybe keep the word of wisdom? So I was realizing the word of wisdom is exceedingly deep doctrine, as deep as ocean, as the very ocean. You can find out what we can eat. There's so much of seafood, and then also in the air, and then there's food in the earth, the different roots, and then the stalks, and then we have fruits hanging on stalks or on the wooden plants, dendrons. So I was finding formulation in Bible in Old Testament, which is very similar to that what Joseph Smith was striving to formulate in February 1833 in Kism, Ohio. And I found regarding what was the formulation, remember to discuss relations which to ascend to heaven, how to help one another to take on God's hands, which are pleasant to the sight of God, and good food in the sight of Elohim Yahweh, really. For instance, giving them those servants which are pleasant to the sight of Elohim Yahweh, and good food in the sight of Elohim Yahweh, really. And also, for instance, giving others lots of different there's lots of different herbs. I also suggest that they help another to but they equal sorts of herbs. They some sorts of herbs that are very high top of the trees. Some are at the seashore. Some others are from small bushes up on the top of the mountains, 2,000 meters above the level of the ocean. Maybe I think for you as well, as I thought about the transfiguration of Jesus Christ, such a marvelous glory as Jesus Christ was showing eternal glory of his Father Elohim and himself as Yahweh. So Peter, James, and John, and was conversing with Moses and Elias, who also observed from heaven in great glory about the great ascension of Jesus Christ to the comfort of Jerusalem. So that may be our main doctrine, that Jesus Christ was conversing with Moses and Elias about his great ascension to heaven, Jesus Christ to the comfort of Jerusalem. And I remember the President Hinckley once stated something really remarkable. I think it was the 100th anniversary of the birth of Joseph Smith in Shalom, and I at that time was trying to message it, and I was walking great distances in London in 2005, but it was December 2005, and there was President Hinckley was around, it was 30 on Joseph Centenary in Shalom, Vermont, and I was just on my way to get there to Chapel to see the broadcast, and I remember I became so tired through the day and night and day, and that I slept somewhere in the garden. If it was actually that moment or not, I later was seeing a broadcast, and Brother Hinckley was suggesting for us to believe that atonement of Christ was not only actual hanging on Jesus Christ on the cross or any such thing. But I think he meant that Jesus was cast out of heaven and was descended from the presence of Elohim like if he was devil down to earth. And he is not just any mass, he is the great Yahweh, and his atonement is eternal and infinite. So he left the royal foot from high heaven down to earth, was born among men in this earthly circumstance or heavenly circumstance. It's not as heavenly as up in heaven. So I think that Jesus Christ is the heavenly as up in heaven, but here on earth this is not as heavenly as up in heaven. So let us have heavens on earth, and let us ascend to heaven to know how it is in heaven, how much more glorious in the highest heaven. And let us now in soon due time. It's not only such a empty saying or shallow saying, but it's really, especially to members of Jesus Christ, really have more understanding that what authority the priest holders in the Church of Jesus Christ actually hold, and that's what I feel to all those who might have interest in their memory, if they hear or see by the authority of the Holy Order of the Lord Jesus Christ, the Supreme Lord Jesus Christ, the Nephi Lord Jesus Christ, the Lord Jesus Christ, must be Supreme Apostle of Jesus Christ, Baksay Ivo. So now I share with you the presence of Elohim Yahweh, that might have some more of the presence of my own friendship, and might have only glorious feelings to one another, as he was in the prayer room of the temple, to share the temple blessings, also in the cities and other buildings. It's one of the famous BBC actors, Mr. Fry, who's got today Baksay or meeting in this episode. So I invite anybody to friendship me and maybe to say hello to Brother Fry with a hero like to more sanctions ever in this century, or in these 10 years of the century. The people would like to be able to have a part also in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and later mainly. Here mainly. And do you know whether, what did you say about the scripture which is in the Bible, reports the record of John the Beloved in New Testament, the Saint of the Magdalene, chapter 14, verses 12 to 15, where Jesus explained with me that those who are his disciples accomplish greater deeds and greater acts as he, Lord Jesus Christ, was accomplishing. At those times, it was 1,980 years ago. Very missionaries as they are sharing the gospel. I will therefore send you what's the best option. My petition is already on. I already started the petition action with Heavenly Father, Jesus Christ, Empress in MONSON. I could get only about 9 signs already. It's more than half a year. It's about 10 months. But I was standing at the morning man and I'm mentioning in these videos, hoping that I might get a team together that might have tens and hundreds of thousands of signs. It's a very important book at the moment that might have a sense to have. Also for American Constitution, also for European law, the Constitution of European Union, as my Union, and also for Russian Federation, Belarus, as well as Ukraine. So I leave the examples with you and I send you right now. What do I recommend tomorrow? Do I go to someone and ask them to go get it and I say, thank you once more. I love you. Bye bye. God be with us till we meet again.